Legislation that would lift the decades-old tax cap in Saginaw is in the works as you take this live look over the city. It's a bill that Representative Amos O'Neill of Saginaw plans to introduce. He tells TV5's Trey Harris it's necessary if the city wants to grow.
We can get this over the finish line, get it to the Senate. The Senate's going to pick it up and bring this to the table for legislation to be signed.
State Representative Amos O'Neill is planning to introduce a bill that would end Saginaw's longtime tax cap, which limits the total revenue it can collect yearly.
Legislatively, lift that 3.8 million. So if there are developments, which we will have in that city of Saginaw, we can recoup some benefit from that tax threshold.
The city of Saginaw has operated under the voter-approved tax cap since 1979. It has restricted the city's annual revenue to $3.8 million and a max of 7.5 mills. Because of the cap, the city is unable to collect more money than it did 4 decades ago.
Saginaw benefits less because of our inability to collect any tax revenue over that 3.8 million.
Resulting in millions of dollars in potential funds not being collected for the city.
That's debilitating for us as a community. And you think about, as a state, we're doing a lot of investment in communities around the state.
Once introduced, and if passed, the bill would render any other tax caps void and allow cities like Saginaw to collect additional revenue.
We plan to reintroduce it on the 18th next week when we go back. I'm very confident because this is specific for Saginaw.
O'Neill says the change could provide much-needed funds for public services, infrastructure improvements, and other community needs. And he says housing is a major focus for the area.
If they expect Saginaw to be competitive and Saginaw to be on the emergence of developing itself to be a better city, then that has to come off.
In Saginaw, Trey Harris, TV5.
A similar bill made it through the House the last time it was introduced, but it fell short in the Senate during the lame duck session.